This is the walkthrough of my 2007 Northstar TC800 with pop out. I just purchased this used from Park City, Utah. As you can see, it's sitting on my 2001 Toyota Tundra. It is a little bit too big for my Tundra, although it can handle the weight from the airbags in my rear suspension. It's a little heavier than I'd like it to be, and I will be getting a next generation Tundra to be hauling this around. This is the truck I use to get it to my house for now. I'll do a little walk around on the outside. As you can see, this is the pop out. It's very easy to pop out, and it gives you a nice view of the inside of the camper. Makes it look very big from the other side of this pop out. Pop out's rated for, it says 1,000 pounds. That sure seems excessive. I would never do that. Here's the back. That small square window is designed to fit a small AC unit for those of you that think you need to bring a generator with you camping. On the outside here is the propane tank. It is removable for easy filling. Got a light on the outside, LED. This model comes with a screen, which is nice. My last camper didn't have a screen door. This will be a nice feature at night. I wish there was more screen here at the bottom. Don't know why it's covered up. There is more screen. That needs to be removed. The door has a little catch on the top. It needs to be replaced. And there's a place to put your license plate because my license plate's not really accessible from back here. Can't really see it. Over on the side, the TC800 that is built from the factory for a 6-foot bed. Hold on a second. It has these extra containers on the side of it. They're fairly big. You could fit maybe your parking blocks in here. This one only really has the that is the drain for the gray water, and then other than that, it's a fairly big cabinet. You can fit quite a bit of stuff in there, especially some smaller camp chairs. Over here we got a outdoor shower, which is going to be very nice. Outdoor shower with hot and cold. If you were to actually work the water heater, little spigot, turn the knobs to your desire, turn it on and off. It'd be nice for washing off your boots, taking care of spraying off your dog, or just taking a shower, especially on that last day home. Might as well empty out that tank. Another LED light on the outside. Here's the fridge workings on the side, basic stuff. It's three-way fridge. Runs off of 120 volt camper battery or propane. At the moment it's running off propane. You can hear the fan blowing in there. It's just keeping everything cool to assure that the fridge is going to work. Got a classic water heater here. Probably won't do much with that. The owners have never lit it, so I hope it works. We'll find out later on a different day. Here's the access for your 120 volt. It's down in there. It's plug into your house. Here is the fill for your 30-gallon water tank. This has corner jacks, unlike older campers from the 90s. So when this camper's sitting on its jacks, it's very stable. You can walk around, move about inside the camper. Pretty nice. Take a peek when you're coming on in the inside. There's an initial cabinet on the floor. It's not very deep, maybe only about one tile length. What's that, 4 inches? Because of the propane tank lives on the other side. On this other side, we have a auto lighting heater. No reason to light the pilot. It lights itself as long as you set the thermostat. Watch your head coming in. Inside, you can see that it is quite large. It's got a good, nice, large feeling to it because of that pop-out, really. Add some space in here. Something we won't use a lot, but it'll be nice when we're staying put for more than a day. Have a nice little extra space, put your gear, have the dog lie there. Yeah. So over here, we'll call this the kitchen. We got a nice pull-out drawer here, good for silverware, spatulas, cooking utensils, and a 2-burner stove right above it, one bigger than the other. Here we got 2 pretty big cabinets. They're connected, one space. The outdoor shower hose leads in here. Something we'll have to take care of. Clean it up a little bit. But otherwise, it's a pretty big cupboard. Maybe a foot and a half, probably 2 feet deep. 10 inches tall. Lots of room for pots and pans. Cooking utensils will probably live in here. Plates, stuff like that. Down here, the previous owner described to me as beer storage. It's the depth of a beer can or canned goods. And, you know, as your beer starts coming out of here, just start filling it up from here. It'll be a nice little way to always keep the beer full and not have beer cans rolling around everywhere. This is the Dinette. When the pop out is not popped out, it sits up flat on one of these cushions, tucks nicely under here, this little lip, and can't see the canvas, can't see the wall. It looks real nice. You have a nice regular dinette when the pop out's not popped out. 2-post table, but underneath the 2-post table is some storage. It's very hard to lift up with the posts on the table, but it's a good spot. Maybe keep some jumper cables, a first aid kit, maybe some extra truck bits, spare parts, stuff like that. Nice little storage area. It's not taking up any space, but giving you a lot of space. This is bed access. Got my wheel well in there. Maybe a good spot for your firewoods and your maybe your camp chairs, muddy shoes if you don't want them inside, stuff that smells. Same on the other side, underneath the fridge. Less space under here though, because we have a gray water tank. I don't know how big it is, but it just barely fits in my truck with the gray water tank there. But also a nice place to put chairs, stuff like that. Any outdoor items that you want to keep outdoor. Over here, I can access under this with this notch, this drawer, but there's a cupboard here. I got my 30-gallon water tank in the corner. That's my battery tray. And I'm told that this is the exact dimensions of a mini porta potty. I can't be sure of that, but that is what they tell me. And we may get one for the occasions when we're camping around too many people, which is rare. What made us pick the TC800 over the TC65 is the depths of these cupboards. This cupboard's very deep, maybe looking at 8 inches deep. Good enough for a whole bunch of board games, but what we really like is this bottom pantry, which it's probably probably a foot tall total. And then this one is a little shorter, but just as deep. I mean, this is going to be our pantry and for all of our foods and stuff, other than the beer storage. This is going to be where we keep our food. And then it's not even those two, it's this one that is going to be our main food supply. It's a very big cupboard. It's very tall, goes all the way up, all the way down. I want to say it's probably 1.5 feet by 3 feet tall by whatever the opening of this is, 10 inches wide. So that's going to be a nice food storage. And the main reason we go with Northstars is actually the underbed storage. It's got hydraulic shocks, lifts it up. It goes all the way to the front of the camper. Put some kind of pull cord on it to get your stuff in the front. But what we usually do is a his, a hers, and a bedding kind of deal. So this will be all of our stuff that permanently lives in the camper, our camp clothes and extra blankets, and maybe even camp chairs, extra camp chairs for if we have some friends with us so they don't have a chair. This is just a great storage spot. Then on each side of our bed, we have these big cabinets. They're very deep as well, maybe 8 inches deep. And they run the whole length of the bed. There's 2 cupboard doors. There's one here, and there's one here. This is a tremendous amount of space that I don't actually think we'll use. I don't know what I'll put in here because this is just a very big space. But if we need extra space, it's there. The last thing on the inside is this silly cabinet. It has a hanger in it. I don't really know what it's for. It's about 4 inches wide. You can fit like 2 shirts in here on a hanger. It's kind of a silly place to put your shirts. And then this we call in our other camper El Baño. And this is just a nice place to put this is where we keep our bathroom stuff. Face wash, toothbrush, all the goodies, some soap for our outdoor shower. And it's just a nice spot to keep it up out of the way. And and the TC800 opposed to the 650, I'm pretty sure has the TC800 is a double bay sink. I'm pretty sure the 800s, the 650s only come with a one bay sink. So, I mean, actually I'm able to do dishes, rinse and soap and rinse, which is nice. And behind the sink, there's this silly window behind this silly screen. Not quite sure why. And then above our stove is the fantastic fan. This is a pretty awesome bonus. Has a thermostat on it and a switch, so you can set the temperature, open and close it. It auto shuts off once it's closed, which is a really nice feature. When you pop it open, it'll switch right back on again. The nicest part about the fantastic fan here on this camper is once you close all your windows, close your door, turn that fan on, you start lowering your camper down, all your walls suck in and the camper lowers down nice and snug, and you don't have to walk around outside and tuck all of your canvas in. The fan does it all for you. It's pretty nice. Alright, well, thanks for watching and checking out my 2007 Northstar TC800 with pop-out.